Alright, good morning everybody. We're about to get started in just a couple seconds over here and start analyzing some of these stocks. So be prepared and be ready, and we'll get started. Alright everybody, so we're just gonna start analyzing some of these stocks. First and foremost, we have MARK. It's already overextended. We have a channel over here. We have a red, yellow, and green channel over here. We can see that the price is way above this channel, so the stock is already way overpriced. Looking at the 1 year, see here, there's no resistance over here, so I gotta look further back. So 5 years, and looking back at the 5 years, I can't. I can see this huge gap right here. This is the high of $2.10. $2.09, and the low of this, which is $3.20. Boom. So right there, as we can see, the price is trading right above this. The high, it's trading right above this resistance, so 209. So we're looking at 208. So again, the price is already just way too overextended, which is not a really good thing for this stock, because again, the price just way already too up there. Just in case, because the volume pre-market is already at 8 million, the daily average volume it's at 32 million. We're just gonna keep an eye on it and see how it actually does. Oh, excuse me. So just in case it does make a move, we'll put an alert right here at 227, and we're gonna put two alerts, one right there at 227 and another one over here at 239, above the previous above the pre-market high. So just in case it does make a move, and if it does sell off, then I'm gonna put an alert over here at 208, letting me know that it's selling off below this resistance. So for MARK, looking at pre-market, there is no news for it today. So like I said, the price is just already overextended, and then there's no point for this stock to be trading all the way up there already. So for me, this will be a good short position. But of course, we just have to wait on and confirm that it could be a short position. And then the way we confirm it is we just gotta see which direction it goes as soon as the bell rings. So as soon as the pre-market bell rings, we just have to see which direction this stock is gonna be heading. So again, it's just a little bit of patience. It's what you have to play here, and from there, like I said, it's just seeing how it behaves. So there you go, MARK, over and done with. CBAY. CBAY. Looking at news, we do have some news. What do we have? So it looks like Therapeutic Perform announces $7 price target. $7 price target. It hit a pre-market high of 558. So looking at on this one, the price is already over. The price based on this chart, it's already oversaturated. So there's no it's already way it's priced way up there, so there's truly no there's no well, the price target is, there's multiple news about a price target. There's a price target of $7. There's a price target of $15. There's another price target of $6. So if we're to create those resistances, those price targets, this stock will look like this. Just do this. So there's a price target of $5. So I mean of $6. This to $6. Okay, so it's right up there. Any other news for it? Let's see. $7. Price target is $7. So price target, another price target over here at $7. 7. Okay, and then there's another one that I got lowered from I got from target from 8 to 4. So now we have a $4 target. So basically what I'm doing here is just creating, based on these analysis people, I'm creating these price targets. So basically they're already creating some price ranges for me. So I don't have to worry about too much about doing some price ranges. So that's what I'm trying to do with these right here. And as we can see, there are some gaps over here, but it looks like this stock doesn't fill these gaps. So meaning that whenever there's a gap down, example right here, the gaps never got filled up, and therefore there's no indication that this let's oh, never mind. We'll keep that, but then time axis. Where's the one that shows you the right here? Fit studies. That one that I need to get rid of. Okay. So these gaps right here, they're not. These gaps right here, they're basically not getting filled. So there's a gap down, they're not getting filled at all. So basically, this stock gapped up right now. So it filled this gap because looking at the pre-market, it's already trading over here around 558, or it's at 452. So if we were to create these gaps over here, which is the high of this, which is 1.5, boom, and then the low of this one, which is low of 515, boom. So if we were to look at this, we can see that this gap already got filled because again the stock is trading around 450, so somewhere over here. So we can see that this gap already got filled, and then there's a lot of resistance over here at 515. So therefore it's causing this. Oh, there you go. As you can see, it just went up a little bit above this 515 trading range. So it went up past it, but then this 515, there's just a lot of resistance there, and right, as you can see, it just sold off after that. So again, we can probably see, if we're to kind of predict or see anything, we can probably see that this stock can probably spike up again to that 515 and possibly sell off again. Again, there's no news for it, besides actually I see this Nash disappointment for Genfrit, lands 384 CEPI funding for coronavirus vaccine. So it looks like, wait, this is something else. It's not even them. They're not Novavax. They're Simabay. So this is not even related to them. So I don't know why they're showing these news for them. So again, there's not even good news for this stock either. So I don't know why it's even trading the way it is trading. So again, there's just no point for it to be again trading like that. I'll have to readjust this price axis. Studies. Okay. All right. So next one, MVIS. This one, looking at the pre-market, looks like it's trading at that $1. Over the $1 support, it's trading right above it, right above it. So we already have some support and resistances on this one. So at $1 and $1.40, and I have some alerts over here. And then again, looking at this stock, for any news, there's no news for it, so there's no reason for you to trade it if there's no news. INPX, any news? INPX CEO, it looks like there were some earning calls yesterday. I mean, there's earning calls yesterday, and IMPX announces workplace readiness dashboards with solutions to assist businesses with physical distancing and contacting tracing efforts. Okay, and their quarter report from yesterday looks like they had a revenue Um, the loss per share was 92 cents. They made a good enough revenue, but it doesn't look like it's good enough since they had a losing quarter. Um, so where is it trading right now? Pre-market at $1.38. Or to create some supports and resistances. It will look a little bit like this. Let's head over to the 1 year. And so it's really hard to create it, any support and resistances, because this stock went crazy on January 3rd of 2020, which it went from $4 all the way up to $29.25. And I don't think it's gonna make any big moves like that anytime soon. So for this stock, it's really hard to create any supports and resistances whatsoever, because again, it's just way too heavy of a stock. I can try to get closer as possible, but still, it's gonna show me that that huge movement that it made back in the beginning of the year. So with this one, it's truly hard to make any support and resistances, as it is as there's probably not gonna be anything at all whatsoever. Yeah, there's just too much going on over here, as you can see. So it's truly gonna be really hard to create anything over here. Uh, Here we go. I was able to find something. Okay, so it was a gap down, so we have some resistance over here at $1.80, and then we have another resistance over here at $1.55, which is the high of this bar. Boom. And then support wise, I have something over here at $1.10. There. So that's the best that I can do right there. So there you go. So it's above $1.10, and it's trading below this $1.55 resistance. Again, they had a quarterly loss, so nothing too crazy, but it's just something that uh, something to help us out a little bit to find out how this stock is actually doing. I need to change something here. That one's fine. Okay, and this one I need to change it again. No, I don't. Like that. So, again, based on the price though, um, the price it's right over here at $1.29. So it does have a pretty good price range, but it's just, I think it's a little bit oversaturated already. You can see when it gets to like $1.35, it's sold off. So same thing again, pre-market it went up to $1.38 and then it just sold off. It looks like that $1.30 is a huge resistance for it. So definitely not a good that is not good, something good to for it to have right there. Okay. Sorry about that. So let's go here. Let's keep on analyzing more stocks. GHSI. Let's see. Demonstrates supporting heads. The study showing better viability of collector. Okay. Not interests me at all. Okay. And so no news for it. Let's look at the 1 year. So it is downtrending. And then pre-market is 52 cents, so it's really not making any move. The volume's just big, but nothing really crazy. UAVS, oh my god, again. Where's trading pre-market? Looks like it got out of $1.27. Somewhere up here. So this stock went crazy a couple days ago. Any news? Let's see. Eagle announces a pricing of 6 million registered direct offering. What is that? So what does that even mean? So it looks like an investor purchased 2.4 million shares of Eagle at $1.06 per share. So somebody bought 2.4 million shares of UAVS at $1.06. So it's an investor. So that's what it is. It's an investor that bought that is an investor that invested into UAVS, and that's what the offering is. Therefore, it's causing. That's why it means that some of the shares that this company had, they had to be diluted from somewhere because an investor wanted to invest in this stock. Which yesterday it did make a move yesterday. It went from it opened like around $1.04 and it went up to $1.70. Huge movement from yesterday. So now I don't expect any big moves to happen, but we're always keeping our eyes out. So what we'll do is we still have to create some type of alert just in case of anything again. So I'm gonna definitely create an alert over here at $1.25. Boom, $1.25. If it does sell off, I'll put an alert over here at $1.15. Letting me know if it crosses below it. And if it keeps on moving up, then I'm gonna set another alert over here at $1.40. So that's where it's worth watching. Again, MARK, good short sell, but I see that it's slowly starting to trend up over here. We can see a movement happening. green bars are starting to come up to that 238 resistance. Like I said, it could probably spike up and then head over close to the next resistance, which the next resistance it is at around $3.20. So that's a good potential move right there. But again, I can't guarantee it that it will happen, but it just because the volume it is there, and then based on the daily average volume for the last couple of days, it's at 32 million. Pre-market volume, it's already 11 million. So it is definitely for the day. It's gonna hit that daily average volume. Um, but looking at the price range, at this price channel, I can see that the price is already just way too up here. So this stock could really, it's already too dangerous to jump in. So again, it's just if it spikes up, I will let it spike up, and then if I was only able to, I will short sell the hell out of this stock because it's been making a lot of moves. So again, I'm in a short sell position mentally because I can't really do it as I don't have enough capital for me to short sell. But that will be a good that will be a decision that I will make. But again, I will just have to wait for the stock to make a big price. Again, I'm expecting for it to make like a spike move. I just don't know what type of spike it is going to be. Is it going to be a small one? Is it going to be a big one? And then once it reaches that extreme high that it can, and then from there it's just short selling it. That's the strategy that I will pull out from this one. Next, looking at IVR, pre-market news, no news, pre-market. Previous day's close is 261. It's trading around 289. Again, there's no news at all whatsoever. Checking out the price channel, I can see that it's right over here, so it's closer to this yellow, closer to the middle of the channel. So it's a kind of like a 50-50 thing where it can still make a move, but it could still be sold off. So I'm looking for stocks that are closer to like the green side, so closer to like over to this green channel over here, and then for them to make a move, and then for me to make a move if there's some catalyst. Again, catalyst being news, a new investor, earning reports, or anything good overall that will make the stock spike up, and then also for it to be more volume than the daily average volume. So this stock IVR has a daily average volume of 13.7 million. Pre-market, it's only at 977,000. 977,000. So that's not really good whatsoever. But I am going to create some support and resistances. So let me do that right now. Let's do it over here. So I have support. I have some support over here around 260. 260. Some resistance over here at 310. It looks like 310, and another resistance right here at 360. Boom. Those are some supports and resistances that I have. So 260, 310, and then 360. And yeah. So again, not a lot of volume on all these stocks. Next is GNUS. No news. So very slow Tuesday today. Not much happening. This stock's already above the yellow zone, so heading over closer to like the red zone of the channel. So I'm not liking it so far. iBio, Same thing. Look at it at a different time. iBio doesn't even have any news, so I'm not even truly liking it at all either. DFFN, iBio. See some resistance over here at $1.20. Hold on. We actually might have something over here. Oh, so I already have some support and resistances. Support over here at $1. It's like 98 cents, so like $1, and $1.50 over here. Yeah, so I already has support and resistances for this stock. So it has a resistance over here, way up here at $1.50. So I'm gonna remove that alert, and I'm putting an alert over here at $1.22. Yep, $1.22. And if it doesn't make anything, then I'm gonna create an alert over here at $1.14 if it goes below it. And so it looks like it's gonna be a very slow Tuesday. We'll see what we have going on, but it's really nothing much at all for today. So let's get rid of some of these stocks from yesterday. Which did I make him? Did I add him to my list to rewatch him or restudy them later on? Yes. So now we have 5, 12. Then we'll see who is gonna be making some moves today. Oh, this stock yesterday, on the live trade, I announced it that it's a good short sale position, and it was an amazing short sale position. If you don't believe me, go watch yesterday's live stream. I literally, as soon as I saw this 537, I literally was telling everyone this is a good short sale. I was waiting it. I got in a little bit early, somewhere around, I think I was trying to short sell over here on 510, 505, and then it made a huge spike. But I was like, I'm still into the short sell. So it made a huge spike, and then once it made that huge spike, boom, sold off for the rest of the day. So ended up going from 530 to where it is now, which is 460. So crazy. When you're able to know how some of these stocks behave, you're able to see a lot of things. And then with this ASRT, I lost money yesterday, so there goes that stock. WPRT, nothing. And I'll just leave it for that away. CDEP, take that away. Mara, take this away. ETGX, boom, boom. Okay. So let me add CBay into the list. So I have MARK, CBay, UAVS, and JNUS. So we're gonna wait until the bell rings, which is in $1.20 in the minute, and in the minute. So just stand by, and then we'll see who's gonna be a big runner for today. Oh, and then let me add my. So here's the watch list. We'll keep an eye on this right here, these stocks right there. We have our level 2 right over here. If you don't know what the level 2 means, basically means this. This is where you're able to see where you're able to see the battle between buyers, and you're able to see a battle between buyers and sellers. So boom. So this is where you're able to see how many buyers there are, how many sellers there are, and then basically buyers are demand, and then sellers are supply. Again, supply and demand. Supply and demand, and then buyers and sellers. So this we're able to see which we're able to see like which direction the stock can head based on how many buyers, aka demand, and how many sellers, aka supply there are. So the market is open, and let's see what we got going on for today. So MARK making a spike like I had said. Gonna make a spike. So I'm gonna get multiple alerts from this one. Probably that it's above that, but again, I'm in that short sell position, so it's already getting short sold. Move these news over here. And it looks like we have J and no. I was like, you can't have J and yes. So I got 2 alerts from, who is it? MBIS. MVIS spiking up, so it's above my 95-cent mark. Okay. The volume, it's a 9 million, but there's no news for it, right? Nope, no news for it. So there's no reason for it to be trading the way it is trading. So over here, not that one. BW, it's making a move. UAVS, what? UAVS out of above $1.15. It's at $8.15 exactly. So I'm not making anything. BW. Let's see. So it looks like there's a definement agreement for long-term credit extension. So I don't know what that means. Volume, daily average volume is 282. It's at 327 right now. Open up at $1.69. Huge spike movement. Now it's at around $2. This, to be honest, is a good short sell position for me. MIRK, again, like I said, it is gonna making a big some type of spike movement. That I respect it, but I'm more of a short sell position. So the higher the spike, again, the higher the opportunity for the short sell. And let's see, TBLT, another one too. Launches 81 products with Tractor Supply. Whoa, okay, this is some good news. Right at 6:30 on the bell. So TBLT, literally at right when the market opened, they launched 81 products. Wow, okay. This one, BW said I'm in a short position for that one, so I don't care too much about it. Again, MARK, I'm just waiting for this thing to get short sell like crazy. As we can see, there's a lot of demand still. It's a huge battle over here between buyers and sellers, but again, I'm in a short position with this. I was just waiting for the spike movement to come up, and here comes the short sell. Boom, look at that. The demand was there, but the supply was just way too great for this price. So again, I'm short selling the hell out of this stock. So good price spike, and then even better short sell. position. So BW still moving up. So they're doing some type of refinancing. It's perfectly fine. Yeah. So MARK again still in that short sell position. I'm just waiting for this candle to pop up. So if this candle gets below, so if this any of these candles get below what's the low? Below 233, this stock is definitely getting short sale. And the price is already just way too saturated. BW around 208. Okay, so demand's still there. I know that the demand is still there, but the supply just needs to come up greater than the demand. So it's an even battle right now. Okay, I'm just waiting for that huge sell-off. So I would actually try to get in over here around the 240 section, 244, 245, and then short sell the hell out of it, and then try to make my 10% or more out of it. Okay, we'll have still a lot of demand. The demand is there and the supply is there, but we just have to wait for the supply to be oversaturated. Like I said, just wait for the short sell position of this. But if you were bullish, meaning that you're trying to buy it low, as low as possible, and trying to sell as high, right when it hit my alert around 237 for MARK, yeah, 239, which is already way too high. So 238. Again, whatever your price goal range is between 6 and 10%, you would have made your goal already of 10%. Yeah, you would have made your 10% goal already. And if you're using ThinkorSwim, TD Ameritrade's ThinkorSwim, remember the best way to get in on a trade is to use your trigger brackets. So this lets you, or like me, I already have my 10% gain, 4% loss brackets. So all I have to do is just select the number of shares I want to buy, and then buy it and buy the shares, and then it will this will automatically set me for me to, let's say I get around, if for my average price were to be around 236, it will automatically sell right when it hits 10%. So from 236 to 10%, it would have been somewhere over here around 259, 260. So it would have sold all my shares right there, and I would have made my goal for the day. And then let's say if it went the other way, um, then let's say it gets short sale, so it will cut my losses at 4% from 236, which is my average, all the way down to 4%. It would sell it somewhere over here on 226. So that's what I was. That's why I love those trigger brackets with ThinkorSwim, because it'll automatically sell the shares for you. So greater opportunity for MIRK to short sell still. It's made another spike movement from the 230s, from the 250s to the 260s now. And again, I'm just still waiting for that short sell position. For that short sell entry. Of course, I can't get it in, but like I said, I would have been at short sell position around 240, but since it made a spike around 268, I would have gotten a little bit more shares, but still on that short sell side of it. And then look at it on the price channel. We can already see that the channel is all the way down here. The price, the stock is trading all the way up there. So again, overly priced. So I'm just waiting for that short position. And then so I have this huge red bar, but I need a confirmation with the next bar. So if it gets below this low of 250, around 252, then it's short selling. But otherwise, if it's not, it's still not a short sell position. That's how I wait for confirmation for the short sell. And then so this is my 1 minute time frame, and then this is my 5 minute time frame. Looking at my 5 minute, I'm seeing a hammer over here. So I'm seeing some pressure already coming in for the sell, but just not yet. Just not yet fully. Let's refresh this pre-market. Boom. And on. There it goes. So now that would have been a good short sell entry right there. Around 250, around the 250s. And then try to aim for it to come down to the 220s. So there it is. Look at the 5 minute. Boom. Good short sell entry point right there. And then looking at the buyers and sellers, we can start to see that there's still a lot of demand over here around the 248. So there's probably going to be some support over here on 248. But if it cracks that, of course, we know which direction it's going to be heading. And then boom. But I mean, so getting in around on the 250s, mid 250s, and then trying to aim for the 226, 227 area for me to cover up on my short sell. So I would have gone in right here, like I said, around the 250s, but I would have me seeing this huge red bar too around the 260 was already way too high for me. Like I said from the beginning, I was expecting for it to have like a big move, and once it reaches like a peak, which is around 260s, boom, that would have been it. And short sell from the 260s, it would have been around mid 230s for me to cover up. So I'm just I wasn't long on MARK. Like I said from the beginning, I was in the short sell position for it. But that's the bearish side. Now on the bullish side, there's just not a lot of opportunities today. It's just a slow Tuesday. So truly nothing much going on at all over here. Nothing at all going on. So very slow market today. Yeah, so it's just very slow market today. Nothing much going on. CBay, this one definitely got short sold. It did gap up, but there was just now nothing much going on. UAVS below, above 125, making another movement, possibly. UAVS try to make another move. And let me look it on the channel. To the 1 hour. Hour over here. it looks like it's a good entry point, to be honest. The channel, where's the price channel? So it's right up below the yellow price channel. It's at $1.48. It's at $1.27 right now. So I think it's gonna this is probably gonna be like a long position, or it's gonna be slowly trending up. Volume for today, it's already at 4.6, but the daily average is 17. So I think by the end of the day, it can close around 12 million in volume. MIRK is still in that short position, just waiting to crack the 240s for it to come down to the 230s. So UAVS, again, try to make my if I were to get in, and then if I were to make my 10%, if I were to buy like 100 shares of it, as you can see, it would sell off all my shares around it would sell all my shares around $1.38. So I don't like UAVS for me to go long for the day. It doesn't look very appealing. But like I said, the volume, it is most of the volumes over here around $1.24. So yeah, now it's getting short sale. So as you can see, this is why I like these brackets, these trigger brackets, because it lets me it literally tells you how many cents you're trying to make and then how many cents you're trying to lose. So if I were to get in at, let's see, if I were to get in on $1.20, I will cut my lot. It's a 5-cent loss versus a 10-cent 10-12 cent gain. So, but again, I'm not gonna be trading UAVS because the volume's just not there for today. I do see PLIN. Oh, where'd it go? PLIN, volume spiking up, movement, it's happening there. There are no news for the month of May whatsoever, so this stock is getting bumped by someone. Someone is talking about this stock. So someone's truly trying to say something about this stock, try to pump it up for it to make some type of move, but yeah, I'm more in the short sell of it rather than the long side of it. And then if you head over to social media and then look for this stock, you will see that there's truly nothing going on, but it's just a short sell position. And so it did make a move, but again, it didn't pop up in the scanner. But I would have been short sell when I was over here around the $2. Short sell the hell out of it. I would have not gone long with it at all, and that's what happened. As soon as it hit that 209, huge red bar, and if it passed below it, I would have jumped into short sell it as well. leaf movement, gap, it probably got halted, another movement, it halted again, and another movement. I'm short selling this one too. There's another short sell. Are there any news? Nope, there are not. Usually when there's halts, uh, yeah, so there's gaps. So this is a gap right there. Actually, let's do this. So there's a gap right there. There's another gap right here. Um, so the more gaps there are in a stock for the day, the more dangerous it does get, because uh, gaps usually mean gaps within the day of the stock. It creates more volatility. Therefore, it can fill those gaps. So meaning this stock, because there's multiple gaps within the day, uh, this stock can truly just sell off and then fill these two gaps over here. So again, gaps within a stock for the day are truly dangerous. So this one, I'm gonna create an alert that if it comes below 211, it's just definitely gonna fill that gap right there. But again, it's just a slow Tuesday. Again, we're getting to those dog days of summer, so there's only gonna be like a few opportunities on the upside, and then there's gonna be a lot of opportunities on the downside. Remember, if you wanna make money on both sides of the market, you have to have a margin account to short sell, and then you don't need $25,000, $10,000. You literally need only $2,000 for you to short sell money, short sell stocks. So that's my goal, is for me to go from $500 all the way up to more than $2,000 to make my account a margin account and start short selling, because I know when to short sell some of these stocks. For example, MARK. Look at it. It's already around the 220s. So I would have covered. Like I said, I was more in the short sell side of it than in the upside side of it. Yeah, you could have done the same. You could have done you could have made profits both ways. I'm not saying that you could have not. You could have made a good 15 to 18% gain in the bull side, and in the bear side, same thing. You would have made a good. It hit the 225, so you would have made a good 15% gain as well. So again, there's just a lot of opportunity um, on both sides. But now the question is, is it gonna keep? Is it gonna bounce off from this support over here at 209, or is it gonna keep on selling off for the rest of the day? For me, I already made my. If I were to short sell, I would have made my gain already. I would have not hold it for way too long for the rest of the day. But uh, anything, I would just wait for it to get to the low of 220s. But again, I would have covered up already some. So what I would have done is, if I were to get 1,000 shares of MRK over here on the 250s, 260s, I would have sold half of my shares over here. I would have sold half of my shares, and then held some of it just in case it keeps selling off. Um, uh, and then if it doesn't, then I start covering up over here. I start selling a half of those shares that I have left. So that will leave me with 250 shares left, and then uh, just keep holding those 250 shares left and see which way it goes. So I will aim for, again, my next, with those 250 shares, I will wait for it to get over here on around the 220s. And so like low 220s though, not even mid, it's just low 220s. And then if it passes below it, boom, still hold it all the way to the 210, and then fully cover up my 210. So it will look like something like this, just so I can give you guys a clue. So I will buy 1,000 shares. I would have covered 500 shares right there. This is theoretically speaking. If it gets to the 220s, I will cover 250 shares right there. So I have 1,000. I cut half of it, so I have 500 left. From those 500, when it gets to the 220s, I'll have 250, and then around 210, I will cover the rest of the. I'll cover the rest of the 250. So boom, just like that. That's what I will truly do right there. So MIRK. Wait, what? Is this thing delayed? Oh no, leaf. Sorry, I like saw the alert. I was like, wait, what? So again, 1,000 shares somewhere over here. Somewhere over here around 250s, 260s. Like I said, I already knew there was gonna be a huge spike. So I'll cover half of my shares over here on the 230s. Cover some more of my shares over here, around the mid, the low 20s. I mean, so 222. Between 220, 222. Boom. It's almost there, 223. Just keep them coming down a little bit lower. I would cover some. Actually, I would cover right there at 223. So looking at the 5-minute, I can see there's some type of support over here on the 223. And so that's just letting me know, like, this stock is already just not definitely has the potential to come back again. But so I will actually, what I will do then is just keep 100 shares. So get rid of that, get rid of that. So like I will sell some of my shares, and then right now I will only have 100 shares left, and then hold my shares, my 100 shares, until if it comes down over here to 215. If it comes down to 215, then boom, just sell them. Okay, so now I gotta change the scanner from that pre-market stuff to the trending and see if there's anything else trending. But again, it's just a slow Tuesday, nothing much truly going on, and it's perfectly fine. But again, I was still able to analyze and see how some stocks are behaving, how the market is behaving today. But again, it's just a slow Tuesday. Boom, and there we have it. MIRK. It hit below, it went below this, so there, I would sell my 100 shares that I had told you guys. I will sell my 100 shares right there at 210, and then boom, that's it. Like I said, I already knew this was a short position. It was obvious the price was just way too saturated, and you would have truly made more money on the downside rather than the upside. So you would have gone over here on the around the 260s, held it in, to the 210s, you would have made 20%. On the upside, that would have you had to get in, like you would have been like, should I get in now? Is the price better good now? No, I think it's gonna be you probably would have gone over here on the 240, be like, oh yes, it's gonna still make a move. It's still trending up. And then what you would have done is you would have seen this huge sell. It's like, oh fuck, I'm selling. Um, damn, I'm losing money on this stock. And you would have gotten scared and probably would have sold all your shares over here. But again, knowing, having some experience in your hands could definitely help you out. And then, like I said, I already knew this spike, this stock was gonna make some type of spike, and I was just waiting for that spike to happen. And once that happened, I was short selling the hell out of it. So there, it hit below the below 209, and like I said, I would have sold my 100 shares left for the day, and I would have covered, and then that would have been it for me today. Now we see NINE trending up. Let's see, are there any news on this? No news for today besides recap of quarterly earnings. um, so let's look at the price channel. Based on the price channel, we can see the stock all the way above the price channel, which again is perfectly fine because Ameritrade did the same thing. We can see that the stock went way above the price channel. But if we were to look at so this is the 1 hour time frame. If we were to look at the 4 hour, we would have seen it would have been way too up there, so that's perfectly fine. If we were to look at the 1 year, nope, let's look at the 1 year price channel, way too up there too. And so 1 year, way too up there. But now let's try getting closer. Let's say maybe a 10-minute time frame. 10-minute. Okay, yep, it was way up there already too. So that's why I was in the short position. So now let's look at NINE. Same thing. The price is just way up there already for the day. It's still making some big moves. So NINE, I'm bearish. I'm just waiting for it to hit the highest that it can, and then from there just sell the hell out of it. Because looking at this, there's some resistance over here around 450s. It looks like some resistance right there, and then I don't see any other. It is a gapper. We have a gap over here, but this gap got filled already. So let's put it right here, high of 161, the low of 215. Boom. So again, I'm in the short sell end of it. It can still spike up. I don't care. I'm more. I rather make my money on the short sell of it, because of the price of movement. There's just too much volatility. Volume for the day is at 570. Daily average is 370 at 380. So it's already 150% from its regular volume. And again, I'm just waiting for the price. Again, I can still it can still move up, but again, with the such price movements, you're probably gonna hit FOMO. So if you're missing out and then you're gonna jump in at the wrong time, that you're not gonna make your goal. So I rather make my goal in the short sell of it. But again, I just have to wait for the right price for me to see, not only in the chart but also in the level 2, that there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of selling pressure happening, and it's still not happening just yet. It looks like it's gonna hit somewhere over here on the 3s, So there, that's what I'm seeing right here. There's a lot of pressure right there around $3. So that's this is what I'm looking for. But this one doesn't look too strong just yet. So I gotta wait for the confirmation. I gotta wait for the red candle. I gotta wait for two red candles. One for it to like short sell, and then the other one to confirm it. So this one again, whenever as you can see, this stock NINE, it did make some spike moves, and then it sold off, but it didn't sell off too good. So I gotta wait 30 more seconds for me to see the next candle to see what kind of move this stock is gonna be making. So there, that long bar right there just confirmed it for me. So I would get into short sell around there, right there around the mid 270s, low 270s, and then make my goal for it to be uh, over here back around the 250s. So cover up around the 250s. If this candle comes below it, below this low over here of 266, then it's definitely getting sold off. Otherwise, if it's not, then there's still some demand for this stock. But again, I don't expect for the demand to be there. So there it goes. Come on, sell off, sell off. I know you're gonna sell off, bro. I know you're gonna sell off. Below 266. Again, my goal is around 250s, high 240s. So again, I just saw literally when I was talking about I'm waiting for like the right pressure. I saw that pressure right there around $2.99, $3, and then from there, huge red bar selling off, and then I just gotta wait for the next one. I'm just waiting for confirmation for it to keep on selling off, but it has to be below the 266. Actually below 263. If it counts below 263, then it's definitely selling off more. And that is it for this stock for the day. But otherwise, there's still some demand right there. Um, there's still some demand over here on the mid 260s. So just waiting for it to come down to below 263. There. You see how there's a lot of support right there on the 262 mark. There's a lot of support right there, but again, I'm just waiting for it to crack that. Once it cracks below the 260s, then that is it. Boom, there it is. So I already knew it. Again, I would have been in right here once I saw the huge bar somewhere over here in the mid 270s, and then try to make my goal over here to the low 250s, high 240s. It wants to sell off, but then again, there's a lot of buyers still. There's a lot of demand. There's just still a lot of demand right there. Um, so a lot of buyers are still coming in. Probably thinking of a reversal. So, but nope, not to me. There he goes. There you go. I will cover up right there on the 240s, and then boom, I'm out of the trade and short selling it. I mean, I could keep on waiting for it to crack below 230s, but I'm already good. Again, mid 270s all the way down to the 240s. I'm proud of that short sale right there. There you go. Proud of that short sale. Now the question is, you have a huge green bar, you have a huge red bar. Does it have a potential of a reversal happening? If there's enough buyers or enough demand, possibly. Volume is already at 1.3 million for today. Daily average 381. So definitely does have some potential, especially after bouncing off from this 20 simple moving average. It definitely has a small potential, not too much, not too great, but it's just a small potential. But that is it. My trades for today would consist again of short selling it, short selling, short sell MARK, and then short selling NINE. Yes, there was a huge spike movement, but I was more in the short sell side of it, and then I was happy with my trade right there in the short sell side. But again, if this stock comes below 240, I'm gonna create an alert right here. Below, I'm gonna say 239. If it comes below it, then it definitely has some potential. Otherwise, if it doesn't, then if it never hits, then we know which direction the stock went, which is a reversal. I'm looking at my trending stocks, and I see that BW kept on trending up still. It was around $2.10, and this thing just kept on moving still. So still moving slow and steady. Around 227. So you would have made your goal for the day right there with BW. I never expected that. but hey, some things are never expected. So NINE, volume is dying down. So you can see over here, this is the volume just dying down very, very slowly. Um, Again, there's just a lot of sellers still coming in right here, but buyers want to step in. Um, but again, it's just the volume just way too low because again, it's just a slow day, the market today. UAVS come back again to the 120, 125 range, price range. So it sold off and it made a reversal. So somewhere over here around back again to the 127. If it makes a spike, I'm waiting for it to come up to like the mid 130s for me to confirm that it's gonna keep on trending up, because if it keeps up then it's gonna hit 140 and possibly hit 160 all over again. So I'm put an alert over here that it crosses above 133. Awesome. I'll leave it right there. NINE 250s, BW, CELH. That's too much of a price for me. ASTC. Any news? There's a share spike as traders circulate webpage from Cobras Tech showing the breath tests 1000 breath test 1000 coronavirus test, which is under development. So this is some good news, but I can see that there's a short sell entry right here. So what I will do is, instead of continue short selling it, I will wait for a reversal over here. And what a reversal is basically you waiting for this stock to continue selling off, but then once it reaches like an average, then it could possibly make a reversal. So possible reversal right there. Not right there exactly, but it's just possible reversal with ASTC. But the volume daily average 792,000 for today, 2 million. So they can continue selling off for the rest of the day very, very slowly. So possible reversal it's probably not gonna happen. BW new highs 234. This stock is just moving very, very slow on the upside. So BW just still making a slow move up. I'm just gonna leave the string up here. I'm gonna leave it on NINE because I can see that NIE is still gonna be selling off for the rest of the day. So I'm just gonna leave it right there so it can hit the 239 mark alert. And like I said, I was short selling this one from the beginning, not going long because of the huge spike movement, and then boom. So I'm just gonna leave it right there. Any questions, comments, concerns, you guys let me know in the comments. I'll definitely respond to them if you guys need help with anything, but it's just a slow day for today. So I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna turn off my mic and then just leave the stream there until 7:30. So just a couple minutes left. And again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. All right, so that's it for the stream, guys. BW still making an uptrend move. Oh, there it is. It's getting short tailed. So hit a max of 256. The sellers are stepping in. But that is it for the stream. I'll keep an eye on BW and see if it keeps on getting short tailed. Huge movement today. What is it? 40% move, but it passed up the two. When I saw it, it was around 210. So 210 from 250 would have been an 18% gain. Pretty good trade right there, but I'm more on the short sell end of it. So now the short sales are stepping in, and I will short sell it all the way down to the 220s.